Welcome to Happy Mat Pilates arm workout. So let's take your arms directly behind you, hands underneath your shoulders, and then lower and lift using your arms for support, making sure that your elbows bend backward away from you. Keep your back straight and your chest lifted. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can lift up your hips and then lower and lift. Otherwise, go ahead and lower your hips and just lean back and then back up again. If you want to make it even more intense, lift up those hips, straighten the legs, and lower and lift. Go ahead and sit back down. On your side, bring your lower arm up and around and grab your waist, and then the top arm comes down for support. And then using your arm, you're going to lift and lower, making sure that your elbow bends alongside your core, straight up and down. You should feel this in the back part of your arm. All right, let's switch and move over to the opposite side. Okay, so this time your bottom arm comes up, reaches up around your waist, and the top arm, supported with your hand there, lifts and lowers. You don't have to come up that high and still feel the muscle, working that top muscle on the upper part of your arm. Okay, now let's come on our hands, bend your knees, and then do push-up out to the side on your elbows. Make sure that your back is straight. You can do it on your knees or lifting up your knees, make sure your back is straight. And then just bend your elbows out to the side as you lower and lift your body. Try to keep your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Okay, now we can come up on our knees and let's bend our elbows backward, lowering, lifting. So our elbows bend back behind us. Okay, now come up on your knees. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. And then sitting up straight with your back as if you were up against a vertical wall. And go ahead and rotate those arms around in circles, forward circles. Don't bend your elbows, keep your arms straight. Make sure that your shoulders are down. Keep your chest lifted, head up. And keep going. So we're working our arms as well as our shoulders. Keep going. Okay, now let's rotate those arms back and forth from one side to the next. Keep going. All right, now keeping those arms lifted, just hinge at the elbow and lower and lengthen those forearms. Try to keep your elbows lifted, shoulders are down. Controlled movement. Now rotate those hands up and then directly bring the arms up overhead and then gentle clap and then back down again. Keep your arms straight. Squeezing your arms together to lift them up and back down again. Okay, let's rotate our palms directly behind us and pulsate our arms back. Again, keeping your shoulders down. And then hold. Keep your arms lifted if you can. If you have to lower them momentarily, no worries. Bring them back up as soon as you can. But go ahead and lift those arms down and then bring them up and around and down. Releasing any tension in those shoulders. And then take your palms of your hand and press them very tightly together, squeezing as you bring your elbows up to the side. Push as hard as you can against the palms of your hands. And hold this. Okay, let's bring our arms back up and then squeeze the palms of our hands as tightly as we can and release. Squeezing and releasing, keeping your arms lifted. Keep going. Squeeze as tightly as you can and release. And then hold. Let's do some more arm circles. Keep going. You got this. You're almost done. And then rotate the direction. And then hold. And then let's rotate and push those hands back behind, pulsing back, and bring your arms down. Bring out one arm in front, and then bring that elbow back behind and push the elbow back behind your head. And let's do the opposite arm, bringing that arm up and around, bringing it towards our chest, and then bringing the elbow back behind our head.
Great job!